Okay. So the name of this album is The Alice Cooper Show. It's a live album of clips from his concerts. So let's go through it. So it starts off with Under My Wheels, followed by 18, and then Only Women Bleed, which is a much mellower song than I would expect from him. He's a hard rock guy most of the time, but he does mellow stuff too. And that's followed by Sick Things, and then Is It My Body, and another mellow song, I Never Cry, and that's side one. Yeah, so this should bring up a point. When the Beatles were first starting, they were recording their stuff on 2-track recorders, and almost nobody had a stereo player. They were all listening to it on mono, and mics. That was still true when in the 70s when I was coming along. So a lot of groups that I didn't give a chance to, like Foreigner, I was hearing them through a transistor radio in mono, and it didn't seem like that big of a deal. Later, I heard Double Vision as a Burger King commercial on my surround sound TV, and it sounded really good. But I didn't give him a chance at the time. But yeah, my sister was into Lynyrd Skynyrd, and I liked Sweet Home Alabama and Freebird, but everything else of theirs sounded all the same to me. And that was true of a lot of groups, but it was one of the things I liked about the Beatles is they did the later Beatles stuff that I liked. They did a bunch of different styles on a particular album, and Alice Cooper's doing this too. He has some mellow stuff and some hard rock stuff here. So, let's look at side 2. Something I want to point out, the opening is on the top, not the side like most albums. And that's why I had it stored like this. And my box of records was in a flood. You can see the flood damage. That's why it's there instead of at the bottom like all my other albums. So, let's see what's on the other side. So side 2 starts off with $1 Billion Babies. And that's followed by Devil's Food, which is a medley with The Black Widow, which includes a Vincent Price monologue. And then there's a mellow song, You and Me, followed by I Love the Dead, which is a medley with Go to Hell, and Wish You Were Here. And it finally ends with School's Out. So, this is a pretty good selection of songs. It pretty much functions as a greatest hits album for Alice Cooper. The only song I feel missing on here, which came out after this, was his Clone song. I kind of like that one. But other than that, every song I want from Alice Cooper is on this album. So, check it out.